Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, my audio was not on. Uh, but I mentioned it was a bit of a nice weekend on Saturday. Sunday was a little bit hit or miss. If you like cold, you like wind, you like rain, then you were happy with Sunday. Most of us probably chose our time wisely as we stepped outside. And as we look at the next 5 days, the stretch of weather, it's going to be quite nice for the bulk of it. Tomorrow's going to be pretty sweet, lots of sunshine. Temperatures are going to get into the 60s. Dry weather continuing into Wednesday. We do expect a few more clouds to build into our area by Thursday, and then all eyes ahead as we look towards the weekend. Friday, some spotty showers are around, but there are two first alert weather days in store for our Saturday and Sunday, as we're just going to be looking at the potential for some rain to build into the area. So we'll get into that in a couple of minutes. I do think that what I have in the headlines is true. You may want to make sure that if you're hosting a Super Bowl party, whether you live in an apartment or a house, that you have a nice rug at the front door and maybe a backup rug from whenever folks first walk in, because squeaky shoes, wet, it's going to be a little bit rainy. We're going to have some showers that are lighter in nature Saturday. Looks like we could see the heavier round of rain on Sunday, so just a heads up. Good evening, Angela. What's going on? Yeah, I mean, you got to make the headline, the title fun so that you guys will hop into the stream with us and go through this forecast. I won't waste your time. We are dealing with drying conditions across the region. Those clouds have been decreasing over the course of the last couple of hours. And as the clouds broke and the sun made its way through, although it's set already, temperatures warmed up, they recovered. So we're still 13 degrees warmer than we were yesterday at this hour. It was cold last night. Anybody that was doing Sunday Fun Day all day, and we're wrapping up at around 8 o'clock, temperatures were in the 40s. We are very nicely in the mid-50s in Atlanta, but once you get outside of the city, those temperatures do drop off a little bit. We fall into the 40s, 44 degrees, Carrollton 49, Noonan 48, Covington sitting at 46 over in Athens. So the clouds will continue to decrease through the overnight. That's going to lead to radiational cooling. That just means it's going to get a little bit chilly. Temperatures are going to slide into the 30s, and that's where we're going to start off the morning. 38 here in Atlanta, 35 from Covington all the way through Carrollton, closer to freezing down in LaGrange, and in the upper 20s in the North Georgia mountains in places like Blairsville. So we'll need the jackets as we start off the day tomorrow, but it is going to be gorgeous. Lots of sunshine dominating the day as we head through your Tuesday. Temperatures are going to get a little bit warmer than they were for us in the city today, where we topped out at 58. I expect us to easily get into the 60s. So despite a little bit of a chilly morning, 40 degrees as you're punching the clock, we'll be in the mid-50s around lunchtime. And for anybody whose kids are doing after-school activities, or maybe you're walking the dog, maybe you work third shift, we'll be in the low 60s by the time kids are getting out of school. So I think it's going to be a pretty nice couple of hours until sunset. Those numbers are going to trend back into the lower 50s as we head into tomorrow evening. And as far as Wednesday is concerned, still a lot of sunshine. The winds are going to be more easterly, so that's going to have us a degree or two cooler throughout the day. But I still expect us to get to 50 by around lunchtime. Upper 40s, low 50s at around noon. And then we'll see temperatures climb into the upper 50s through the afternoon. So our daytime high on Wednesday is 59. So 56 is where we should be. 59 is par for the course. It's a little bit better than average, so it's nothing to complain about. We will watch those clouds start to build in the area overnight Wednesday into Thursday, but Thursday still will remain dry and pretty seasonable with highs in the upper 50s area wide. We're going to get to the weekend because that's what y'all are here for. I strung you along just for a couple of minutes to give people a little bit of an opportunity to join into the stream, and I see several of you are here. And of course, I want to make sure that I say hello to everyone that's joining us at home on A&F Plus on the app that's on your TV, whether that's Roku, Amazon, Fire Stick, whatever. And especially thank everyone that's in our YouTube stream right now as well. So here's the setup heading into the weekend. Thursday is going to be the cloudy day. As we head into Friday, you can see this first line of showers approach our area. If you were watching very closely, you saw that the line was a little bit darker and it turned to a lighter shade of green as it pushed into our area. We're expecting this line to actually weaken as it moves through. We still expect the atmosphere to be able to squeeze out a few showers. It's just not going to be enough to be impactful. So this is more just like hey, there's going to be some sprinkles around Friday afternoon. Nothing terrible. You may have to throw that windshield wiper on the first lever. We're not expecting this to be too impactful and not to be widespread either. So there's no first alert weather day in place for Friday, but we did extend one for Saturday because you can see that a little bit more moisture starts to feed into the area. And we'll see this increasing through the day. It's a little bit darker, so that means that the rain's going to be a little bit light to moderate, and we'll see this move through in waves through the evening and into the start of your Sunday. So we're going to go ahead and continue that first alert weather day into Sunday. We expect more rain, and we expect it to be a little bit heavier. Right now, this is still several days away, so trying to tell you about the severe weather potential with this isn't really, we don't have that data right now. I can tell you with this setup, we don't expect there to be a widespread severe weather risk, but we'll continue to monitor those dynamics as we head closer into the weekend. We'll keep you updated here. First Alert Weather app, TV, you choose. Lots of options for that. Meanwhile, the rain is looking to stick around through Sunday night. This is the 11 o'clock hour, and you can see that there's still a lot of moisture to the west. We're keeping that rain chance around through the start of your Monday, but because this is so far out, we often have these conversations about low-resolution data. To time this out through 8 a.m. and say, yeah, there's going to be rain at 8 and not 9, 10, 11. This is a week away, so we need a little bit more time to figure that out. Y'all understand how weather works. But for now, we're just giving you the heads up. We could see some showers around into the start of your Monday morning. So all in all, taking a bird's eye view of this, not a bad setup. The next couple of days, especially Tuesday and Wednesday, are going to be very nice. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures that are going to be flirting with 60 degrees both days. We'll add a few more clouds Thursday, but we're going to keep those mild temperatures around. And then a little bit of moisture will eventually trickle in as we head towards Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday are our first alert weather days where we are expecting scattered rain to really dominate, lingering into Monday. And once we look beyond that, of course, we can look day 8, day 9, day 10. And what we're seeing whenever we look at that data is that we're trending a little bit cooler. So we do expect temperatures to fall back into the low 50-ish range. If you were very interested in what that looks like specifically for the numbers, on our First Alert Weather app, we actually have a 10-day forecast posted for you in your neighborhood out to 10 days. We only show 7 on TV, but we do throw 10 on your First Alert Weather app, so you can take a look at that. Download the app, Google Store, App Store, and you have all of that information in the palm of your hands, and you can dive back into it. So I'm watching the chat. I don't see a whole lot of conversation down there, which is cool. I understand it's Monday, and we're all a little bit sluggish. The cold yesterday kind of had us messed up. It was a little bit dreary earlier this morning, and we had a few light showers out there. The good news is after we head through tonight, things clear out, and looking ahead to tomorrow, the forecast is looking pretty good. So I do want to give you guys an opportunity to have that view full screen so that you can soak up the amazing forecast for your Tuesday. And if you have no plans for tomorrow night, highly recommend you finding a nice taco joint. This is a good evening to get out into the streets tomorrow. Will be fantastic weather from roughly 5 o'clock through about 8. Temperatures in the upper 50s, so light jacket, sweater weather. A good day to get out and about. We'll trend a little bit cooler as we head towards Wednesday and Thursday, but we're talking about 2 degrees cooler, so you're not going to notice that. The only thing that you're going to notice between Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday is that the clouds are going to build by Thursday. And then, of course, we're looking ahead to the weekend where we do have multiple First Alert weather days declared both Saturday and Sunday. Wednesday's looking pretty good, as you can see, and we're looking at the rain. I think the rain's going to be the big story from this Saturday. It looks to be pretty light to moderate at worst on Saturday. A lot of the guidance that I'm looking at is just bringing in the heaviest potential for rain on Sunday. So that's something that we'll have to watch and fine-tune over the course of the next couple of days. So I always say that I'm going to keep you for a good time, not a long time, so we're not going to do that tonight. We're not going to change up our gameplay. I'm going to leave you with this 7-day forecast real quick so you can do your screen grabs or whatever you may need to do. We'll be here at the same time, same place tomorrow. Of course, we'll get some more information on the weekend forecast because I know a lot of y'all are trying to throw some Super Bowl parties. We'll have that update for you tonight on Peachtree TV at 10. Meteorologist Patrick Pete will hit it at 10:30 on Peachtree, and you can get that last look before you turn the TV off tonight if that's what you do at 11 on Atlanta News First. Y'all have a fantastic Monday.